Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. Okay, so first of all, I'm conducting a research study right now, okay? I know that you guys are not aware of the research study as of yet, but I'm gonna explain it to you. It's a very important research study. The research study is that I filled the bird feeders this morning. They were completely empty, which is interesting because I said yesterday, you know, that throughout the night, like, nobody comes to the bird feeders. But this morning I woke up and they were completely empty. So, both of them. And no birds are touching the one in the middle, which is made out of birdseed and like this one little piece of like dried fruit. No birds are touching that one at all. It's very cute, but I think that I may be replacing it because I have a long cylinder one. So I think, and there's a lot of birds that come to this tree. I mean, like, at the most, at one time, there might be 10 birds on different bird feeders and on the ground and stuff like that. And so I'm thinking about replacing, one bird just flew right by it to the other bird feeder. I'm thinking about replacing the really pretty one and maybe like putting it in the backyard or something with the long cylinder bird feeder. Okay, but that's not the research study. The research study is that this morning I came out here, so we went to brunch today, and right before I went to brunch, we went to brunch, I came out here and I was refilling the bird feeders. And so the green one is the small mix that I have. It's real small and tiny. It's like called like a cherry mix or something like that. And a lot of little birds come to that bird feeder. The bigger birds go to the other one. I don't know why, because you would think that the smaller birds would go to the wooden one because it's easier for them to get inside of. But when I was filling up the green one, that's kind of like, you guys have seen it. It's like the thicker cylinder one. I ran out of that bird feed from that bag. I have another bag of that inside, but I ordered like two different kinds because I wanted to see, like, give them a variety, you know? And so the other bird feeder I filled with what is called, it's for Indiana birds, and it's called something like fruit and nuts or something like that. But I noticed that that bird feed is like, it looks more like, they're bigger seeds, like sunflower seeds and things like that. And so I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe they'll really like this, but not one bird has gone into that bird feeder that I have seen. And so I'm getting very upset about it. I'm very upset about the fact that I bought this. I think it was like $20 or something like that, but it wasn't a huge amount of money, but I don't think they like that bird feed, which means that was a bust if they don't go into it. So we were pulling out, and all these birds were on the green bird feeder, and I was telling Alex, I said, see, look, I said, we're like in the driveway, because, we took the top off on the Jeep, so, because it's so nice today. And so, when he was out there and he got back in the car, I said, look, none of the birds are going in the wooden one. And he goes, why do you think that is? And I said, well, because I changed the bird feed up. And it's like the green one has the smaller bird feed, and the wooden one has a different kind of bird feed. It's like bigger. And he goes, well, they shouldn't complain. This is our conversations, right? He goes, they shouldn't complain. They should just be happy to get what they get. I said, listen, those are my friends. And I said, I want them to eat well and have what they like. So, but the research study is, I want to sit here and see if any of the birds go into the wooden bird feeder. Because since I filled it earlier today, and we literally just got back like 5 minutes ago from brunch and running a few errands that Alex needed to go on, I have not seen, and looking through the window, coming out here, setting up, I haven't seen one bird. Now, mind you, I haven't spent a lot of time, okay? But usually when there's birds on the green bird feeder, there's also like a bird or two on the wooden one, or waiting to go in there. So I don't want to have 3 bird feeders up there and only one of them that's being used. So I think the one that I bought that's like all made out of bird seed, I think after I get done vlogging today, I'm going to take that one down and I'm going to put the long cylinder one up instead, because I want the birds to be able to, like, obviously eat, and they're obviously not interested in that. So I think I'm going to take that one down. So anyway, hi, how are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. All right, let's do a time and temperature check. First of all, it is currently 3:28 p.m. A little bit, did you guys see it? 3:28. A little bit of an early vlog today on Saturday, May 10th, and the temperature is, it said like 72 in the car on the way there. Oh, it's 77 now. We sat outside at brunch, and I took some pictures and put them up on my Instagram. Hold on a second. So this is our friend that works, I always say that. This is our friend that works at Patashoe that we love so much. We love her and her husband so much. And then this is what I had. So this is the lentil soup with the whole wheat, and then Alex got the tomato artichoke soup, and then he also got the Cuban and a Coke, and I got coffee, and we sat outside. It was beautiful today to sit outside. I can't remember what the coffee was. It said it was Frangelica, but then she said it wasn't Frangelica. It was actually like they were switching it over. When I got the coffee, they just hadn't switched the tags yet. And what did she say? Oh, she said banana nut. She's like, it's one of your favorites today. It's banana nut. So I was like, oh yeah, it's banana nut. But anyway, I think my new meal is, it's just perfect for me because, you know, I'm trying to eat. I'm doing really good at it right now, actually. I've really wanted to get back into walking, but I'm so tired. Like, I don't know, like, maybe just, like, going through this whole kidney stone thing took it out of me. I gotta take these bracelets off. These bracelets are driving me crazy. Anyway, somebody said the other day, they're like, I love when men wear bracelets. I just love bracelets in general. Alex got me this bracelet. I've shown it before, this David Yurman bracelet. I love this so much. And then these wooden bracelets are probably, like, I don't know, $2 at some hippie music festival 20 years ago or 30 years ago. I've had them forever. I have so much jewelry like this. Like these little, like, he and I both, Alex has probably, like, we both have so much of this kind of jewelry. So anyway, and I love just beaded jewelry. My mom did too. I remember, like, the end of my life, or the end of my mom's life, I can remember her saying, she was like, you know, I wish I would have bought myself, like, some nicer jewelry in my life. She was like, I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, I don't know. She's like, there's just some things, like, you know, in my life that I wish that I would have bought myself. You know, there were some things that she wanted. She always wanted a pair of, like real diamond stud earrings. I've told you guys the story, I think, before about, how are you? She's always got her AirPods in. She's like, listen to her podcast. But she's the woman that's friends with the gardener across the street that did the walkway. She's so sweet. But my mom always wanted a pair. I think I've told this story, like, probably 20 times on here. My stories are all, like, just repeats at this point. But she wanted a pair. I think it was, like, when she was 60. It was, like, I can't remember, that Christmas or her birthday or something, but she wanted a pair of, like, real diamond earrings. And she wanted, like, big ones, too. She wanted, like, ones that looked like, I don't know, like, I don't even know carats, diamonds. I don't own a diamond, but they were like 5 carats each or something. I don't know, big diamonds. She wanted big studs. And so I said, like, you know, what earrings do you want and whatever. And she was like, she'd seen them on QVC, which is so interesting because my mom was not, like, she would sometimes put, like, QVC on in the background if she was, like, cleaning the house or whatever, but she wasn't, like, a QVC watcher at all. But she had seen this, I think she saw it through, like, in some article they had said something, and then she saw it on QVC about this brand called Diamonique. I've told this story so many times. And they were like $20 or $29.99 or something like that for these, like, stud earrings. And I said to my mom, I said something about, like, you know, like, something about them being fake or whatever. And she's like, nobody's going to ask a 60-year-old woman if their earrings are fake. And she's like, and they look 100% real. And they did look 100% real. My mom loved these diamond earrings so much. She's fake diamond earrings. I mean, she wore them all the time. And then there used to be this store in Indiana. It no longer exists. It was actually right up the street, right by Patachou, and it was called Details. And they had all different kinds of artwork in there. I think I've shown you guys some of this stuff. My mom and I collected it. Caroline collected it too. It was this artist called The Storyteller. And he would do these paintings. I think he probably is still doing it. But then he would write poems on them. And he, like, put books together. And he has, like, note cards, gift cards, and things like that. But, like, for every holiday, I would always buy my mom, like, one of the paintings. The paintings were probably, like, 8 by 11. And, like, I can remember this one. It was, like, this monster over this garden. And it was this woman, and, like, she was talking, like, she was standing to the side. The paintings were always kind of very abstract. But you could see all these, like, beautiful flowers. They look like kind of like kids' pictures or whatever. But they were, like, poems, kind of sayings, lessons. But it said something about, I used to have a garden that grew on negative thoughts. And then one day I woke up and I realized that the garden took so much energy, took too much of my energy. So I turned it into positive thoughts, but only weeds grew. But weeds are just as beautiful as flowers. It depends on how you look at it, or something like that. It was always like these really cool things. Let me see if I can find one on here. The Storyteller paintings. Let me see. I love this guy's stuff so much. But they also had jewelry in there. Storyteller paintings. I know he wasn't local, because, no. Shoot. Let me see if I can find, was that his name, the storyteller? I should text Caroline and ask her. Poems? Would you call them poems? It's just coming up with this, like, the storyteller thing. Oh, wait, is that it? No. I feel like I looked it up here before, and... Poems, paintings. Should I put in Indiana? It wasn't just Indiana, though. I think it was from, like, Michigan or something. Like, I think this is one. It says, we fell in love with the music, we fell in love with each other. No. Is that him? Oh, this guy looks way too young to be him. I should just go inside and grab one. I have some inside. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna go grab one. I'm gonna see if I can, I'm like, where do I have them? Did I put them all together? I'm gonna go inside and see if I can find one because I want to show you guys, because now I'm like thinking about it, and tomorrow's Mother's Day and I'm thinking I like would get my mom one for Mother's Day, so I'll be back in 2 and 2. Okay, I'm back. They were right in the kitchen. I have 2, I probably have 10 or 15 of them. I think some of them were in the basement. I kept them all together. But I had 2 right in the kitchen. So these are not framed or anything. And I don't know if they were ones, because my mom will get them for me too. I don't know if I got them for my mom. They're called Story People, and they were $30 each, because this one has a price tag on it. Oh, from Details, which is so crazy. So on the back of it, it says The Story People. And then it says, this print is a reproduction of a watercolor and ink drawing by Brian Andreas. The story is mostly true and completely original. Story People, art for real people. Brian Andreas is an artist, sculptor, and storyteller who plays with memory, words, and rust, among other media. His work is shown and collected internationally. He lives with his wife, Ellen Rockney, and their 2 boys in a big old house where they make soup and art and stories and dream about going to warm places in the winter. Storypeople.com. And I don't know if that website still exists or not. But I will say this. Like, this was something my mom and I did, like, when we first got sober, all the way through until my mom passed away. And it was really, really fun to collect. I mean, $30, you know, is like something you can do on a holiday or whatever to give a gift. And then it was like this thing that we would collect for each other, you know, through the years. And so this is one of them, and I'm gonna read it to you in just a second. So there's like a painting. You see what I mean by, like, they're kind of like abstract, but they look kind of like kids' drawings. And then on the side, he does like a poem or like a lesson. And then this is another one. We just loved them. I don't know what it was. Caroline collects them too. Caroline has like note cards or gift cards or something. And then there's a book. Somebody, I think years ago, sent me a book when I talked about it one time, or maybe Caroline got me a book. But this one is called Quiet Spaces. I feel like I'm reading to a library class. And it says, we had gone far enough together to listen easily in the quiet spaces. I love that. And then this one is called Quiet Rain, I think, or Quiet Prayer. And it says, as long as the sun shall rise, goes the old lover's vow, but we are children of a scientific age and have no time for poetry. Still, I offer a quiet prayer of thanks for the sunlight each time I see your face. I love these so much. I wish I could find the one that was the monster talking about the, it's like a monster over this garden, and he's talking about negative thoughts and the power of negative thoughts. But anyway, I love those. So I would go to Details to get those. Well, one year, Details had like a lot of like beaded jewelry, but it was real colorful stuff. They had the coolest gifts ever. I wish the store had never closed down. Caroline and I talk about it all the time. It was just a small little gift shop. And that's such a great name for a store, Details. And so anyway, like for Mother's Day or my mom's birthday, my mom loved unique gifts. Like, she could care less. I mean, she liked nice things, but like that wasn't really what, like, she liked unique gifts that like really thought about, you know? And so my mom's favorite color was hot pink. Hot pink and black were my mom's 2 favorite colors. She loved blue too, but like hot pink. Like, she would like wear all black and then like throw in something hot pink to it. She loved that color. And so when I think of my mom in wintertime, I bought my mom one year this like cable neck, turtleneck, hot pink Ralph Lauren sweater, and she would always wear it with like these black kind of like, they were like pleated, high cuffed, like black like slacks that she had with it, and she would always, or like with jeans, and she, oh, my mom always loved a good denim jacket too. She loved a denim jacket. She had about 6 of them. So anyway, And she always like popped the collar on the denim jacket, whatever. My mom was such a cute dresser. So anyway, but she liked really different, I mean, this isn't really that different, but my mom liked really different jewelry. Like she didn't, that's why I think it surprised me when she said she'd always wanted like, you know, the two things my mom always wanted in her life. I don't know why my ear is getting all clogged all of a sudden. Do you ever do that? It's like my ear is clogged. The two things my mom always wanted her entire life was that my mom wanted a pair of real, I mean, she loved the diamond eggs, but she wanted a real pair of diamond stud earrings, like big ones. And then the other thing she wanted was she wanted a red convertible Mercedes. That's like her whole life. She wanted that. Didn't get to give either one of those to my mother. So, but I do love when I see like people, you know, like do like these, buy houses, buy, you know, cars and jewelry and stuff for their parents. I think it's really cool, you know. I think it's the turnaround. Like I try to, you know, my dad and my stepmom always did so much for me, so I try to do as much as I can for them, and you know, vice versa. We try to do the same thing for like Alex's mom and stuff like that. I just think it's like the turnaround, you know, that I think it's nice, you know. And so, but anyway, I can remember this one time. It was years before my mom passed away. I don't know, probably early sobriety. And I was getting probably one of those or something like that. And at the counter, I can remember I would always talk to the woman that owned it. And I was talking to her at the counter, and like I looked to the right, and they had this little basket. And it was like, everything in the store was so unique. I mean, they had everything from like kitchenware, but it would be like one set of kitchenware that they would have. Like they didn't have like, you know, the same plate 500 times. It was just, everything was unique. It was a very artsy boutique. And so this basket was next to the table, or next to at the counter. And you know, the counter was always filled with like little artsy magnets and all this kind of stuff. And so there was this basket, and in the basket there were like all of these just like kind of like these simple rings. And in the middle of it was this one ring, and I can remember it wasn't like banded like all the way through. It just kind of like went around like that, so you could like adjust the size to it. But on the front of it, it had like this square cut. It looked like a pink diamond, okay? I mean, like, you would never think, and the band on it looked like a band, except it wasn't, like, bonded in the back. And I was like, oh my God, my mom would love that. I've never seen, like, a hot pink diamond, like, looking ring like that. And on it, it said, like, $5 or $10. It was really cheap. I can't remember how much. And I said to the woman, I said, I picked up that one, because it wasn't, like, it looked like it wasn't supposed to be in the basket of rings or something like that. It was like, I can't remember. But anyway, she said something like, she was like, oh, it's not supposed to be in that basket. I was like, well, how much is it? She's like, I don't even remember. She's like, just whatever. It was like $5 or $10. I ended up getting got my mom this ring. My mom wore this ring every single day. People would literally come up to her and say like, where did you get a pink diamond? Like they thought this ring was real, okay? And this ring was so cool. My mom wore this pink diamond ring. It was fake diamond. I mean, it was like $5 or $10 every single day. She loved this ring. And at one point, because my mom lost weight, she was like, it wouldn't fit her finger anymore, even if she like closed it all the way. And so she like took it to a jeweler and to like have it like, I mean, it was like a $5 or $10 ring, okay? And she like took it to a jeweler to have it like bonded all the way so she could wear it as like a ring that you take off and on, you know? And the jeweler was like, if we bond it, he's like, we can take the stone off of it. He's like, but it's a custom, like it's a costume stone. He was like, the stone could fall apart. He goes, but the ring will definitely fall apart. He was like, we can take it off and put it on another ring. He was like, and I think that would have been like $500 or something like this. She's like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. He's like, or we can try to bond it, but it's going to probably break. He goes, I mean, it was like the ring was like, you know, you move it was it wasn't gold or anything like that. It was cheap metal that just like, you know, you kind of like just bend around your finger. And so she wanted this. And so then at some point she lost the ring or something, but she was maybe, I don't know, I'll have to look and see if it's downstairs. I think she lost the ring at some point because it just fell off her finger. She was so pissed about like it wouldn't fit or something. I can't remember what happened. But anyway, jewelry and my mom, that's like, she loved this kind of stuff. But later in life, she would say, like, I wish I would have gotten some, like, she wanted, like, a tennis bracelet at one point, but then that kind of faded. She just loved really artsy, different kinds of jewelry. Oh, there's a bird that's standing right on that, the thing. It went to the other bird feeder. I don't think they like that bird feed. My neighbor's outside. She's watering her plants. Yeah, I haven't seen one bird in that bird feeder yet. It's kind of making me sad. I haven't seen any bird go over to the bird feeder yet. So did they even know that it's a different kind of bird feed? Can they smell it like a mile away? I don't know. But I do think that the ducks and the geese will like it. So, I mean, the picture on the bag, not that that means anything. I mean, it was approved from a bird shop, okay? And the picture on the bag shows, like, cardinals and other kinds of birds. So, but these are, like, little birds that eat off this bird feeder. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch up something. I was kind of, today, I was like, ooh, a bee. Today, I was kind of like, I really wish, like, I'm excited that we're getting our house done before everybody else, but I really wish this was all done. Because today being out, like, Alex was like, is there anywhere you need to stop? And I was like, God, I really want to get the plants for the front porch. I really want to bring Fernalicious and Farrah down here. I'm kind of, like, afraid to bring them down. Fernalicious is probably going to need to be changed into a pot because the bottom of the plastic thing is, like, broken apart in parts. And she's, like, on this hanging thing. So I think I'm going to have to put her into another, like, a pot of her own to stand on. Does anybody have any suggestions about soil for fern? 2 questions. Soil for fern and soil for palm trees, okay? Because I'm probably, like, I think Farrah will do okay, but if I'm gonna keep them, I think that I'm going to, like, put them in, like, glass pots or something like that, like, or, you know, plastic things. The plants I have inside that are doing really well, Alex got one and I got the other one from Sullivan's up the street, and you put, like, the soil in it, and then on the bottom realm, it has, like, these 2 ropey kind of things that are hanging down, and the bottom thing, which is detachable, you fill it with water, and then you put the other thing on top of it, and then the water seeps up through the rope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, I love it. It's great. So I'm thinking about doing that with, well, I don't know, but here's the deal, okay? Years and years and years ago, I don't remember what I called her, Sally Joe or something, the palm tree in the bathroom. When I bought her, she was literally like this high, okay? She's now this high, and I looked last night, because she's doing okay, but there's so many leaves on her now that it's like whenever I go in there, it doesn't like it. At first I thought she didn't like a lot of water, and then she dries up really quick now. And so, and I don't really know a lot about palm trees. It would just, I'm sure with a quick search online, you know, I'm gonna look this up to find out. But when I was looking today, like, the thing that's holding her is probably, like, I'm not lying, like this big, and her trunk is probably this big. And I was like, I said to Alex, I said, I think that I need to get a bigger pot. Like, that's the problem, right? He's like, yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. He's like, but I hadn't really thought of that because she seems like she's doing pretty good. These are the conversations we really have. And I was like, I think I'm going to get her a different, like, pot and put it in there. So I've got to get a pot. So this Wednesday when I'm with Caroline, I'm going to get a different pot. So let me know if you guys know anything about, she's like just a palm tree that I got, like, at, I don't know, the grocery store or something like that. I don't remember where I got her at, actually. Maybe the Meyer, but we've had her for 5 years probably now. She was real small when I got her. She's done well. She just sits in the bathroom. I was actually going to bring her outside for the summer, and I thought, well, she does so well inside. I don't know. I have to look some of this stuff up online. But the ferns, I want to transition them. Like, they're not hanging anymore. I thought about actually putting more hooks along here and then but that's just, I want to be able to kind of see out. So I don't think I'm going to do that, like see out from the kitchen window. Like if I have ferns, I can't see out from the kitchen window. So I don't think I want to hang anymore. I think what I'm going to do is when I build the other table, put this table over there and put Fernalicious on it. Farrah will go down there, and then I'm going to put some flowers around it. I don't know if I'm going to do the boxes yet or not. I really, to be honest with you, it's a lot of soil, and I don't know that I want to invest that time. I think I would enjoy it a lot if they grew. If they grow kind of sparse, it's just going to frustrate me. But it's another project I can do, so we'll see. I also have these baskets I bought like 2 years ago that I still have in the garage that are like to grow strawberries and herbs. And remember I bought them a couple years ago and I was like, I never did them. So I saved those when I cleaned out the garage, and so I'm going to do those this summer. But probably I'm going to wait until the back patio is done and I'll do them on the back patio. Somebody asked the other day, well, people always ask us about doing vlogs on the back patio. That's my neighbor, and that is not the radio, that is her singing. Full blast like this down straight. She didn't even see me because she was opening her garage door when she was like singing so loud. I love her. She just sings in her garage. She throws pottery in her garage, and she does like a lot of art stuff. So like her basement, her entire basement is all dedicated to like glass work. She does all this really cool stuff. But she just will sit and sing, and she sings like, I'll just sit out here sometimes listen to my audiobook, and I can hear her singing like jazz, and her, she loves jazz. I can hear her singing jazz in her garage. It always reminds me of Rear Window. But anyway, I feel like I've explained the filming videos and vlogging on the back patio enough times that I guess I'm confused at what people don't understand about it. Okay, but I'll explain it again. Because people are like, please do a vlog on the back patio. I have no problem doing a vlog on the back patio. There's 2 reasons why it's hard to do a vlog on the back patio, okay? is that right now, do you see the shadow in the window? When you look over here, do you see? Okay, full sunlight, okay? If I'm sitting on the back patio, for me to be away from the sunlight, what you're gonna see behind me is the sliding glass door. It's not like you're gonna see the woods. It's gonna be less exciting than this, first of all, okay? Because I would have to face away, I would have to face the sun. Does that make sense? Okay, because the entire back patio is covered in sun, number one. Number two, this is the part that I have explained a lot, is that my neighbors are on either side. Like, I'm sheltered right now. Even like, when I talk to my neighbor across the street, like, I have to yell for her to hear me, okay? Talking right now, like, my neighbor next door, I say, you know, like, can you hear me filming videos? She's like, I can never hear you filming videos. My neighbor on the other side, she's like, I can never hear you filming videos, inside or outside the house. Because they're like, can you hear our dog barking? I'm like, we never hear your dog barking, you know, unless, like, outside and I'm sitting, like, right by the window. So, I don't know how these condos are insulated so well. But if I'm on the back patio and, like, she works, I feel like I just explained this a couple weeks ago. She works on the back patio a lot. Like, she's this huge, like, well, not glass, but, you know, table, dining set out there. And she sets up her computer and she does her Zoom calls and her meetings. So, like, all day, she, like, works from her back patio when it's nice outside. My neighbors next door, when they have their grandkids over, which is, like, 3 days a week in the summer, well, 3 days a week always, but in the summer, they're always in the back. And they always have, like, the water, you know, table set up with the hoses and all kinds of stuff. And so for me to sit on the back patio and talk like I'm talking to you now, first of all, there's a lot of distraction. Number two, their voices are going to be in the vlog the whole time. And also, it's not like, it's uncomfortable for me to have, like, even kind of like a not paying attention audience. Like, when I'm filming here, unless somebody walks by, unless I talk to them, they literally just walk by and wave at me. It's like, you know what I mean? And I also know that most people can't hear me at this level talking. So, but to sit on the back patio, if she's sitting out there, I'm going to be like, she's going to, you know, she wouldn't care. If I said to her, she'd be like, Peter, do your vlog. I could care less. But I will film a couple vlogs out there, like, when it's, like, later and it's convenient, all kind of stuff. And I will also be doing some Peterisms videos. I'm going to try to film more videos from the back patio. I think the reason why people have been asking is because I've said that I wanted to turn the back patio into this, like, really nice kind of, like, bohemian look for the summer. And I appreciate you guys asking me that. Listen, I would love to switch it up. I mean, I like sitting here. This chair is so comfortable. But if I do go through and do the patio really, really nice this summer, then trust me, I will be filming videos out there. I'll have to figure out the lighting, or I might have to do it on, like, cloudier days or whatever. But trust me, I mean, if the patio is, like, if it turns out, like, I'm proud of it at all, like, I will be filming out there. You know what I mean? It's not like this is so exciting, but I will be filming out there. So I appreciate you guys asking me. You know, honestly, like, the other day, I was going upstairs to film a video, like a drama video. It's real convenient for me to film in the bedroom, because I don't have to bring out the ring light, like, and all this kind of stuff. Like, I filmed a video, I think 2 videos, sitting at the dining room table, and I actually put up the ring light, but I used Alex's because it's sitting behind the chair, you know? And so I put it and people were like, oh, I like the lighting in this video, you're sitting in front of the computer, this is, like, so great, it's different. And years ago, I did it in the chair. Part of the problem with the chair is that behind me is the kitchen and then the window, this window right here. So if the focus on this camera is bad anyway, if the focus goes in and out in the bedroom, when there's literally just, like, a white wall behind me, okay? Oh, Jesus, you scared me.
Sorry, just saying hi.
Hi, what were you singing? I saw you driving down the road. I was just talking about how weird it is that we can, like, I can hear you singing in your garage, but, like, I can never hear you inside your condo.
Really?
Yeah, and then you were saying, like, you can never really hear me filming videos.
I can hear you sometimes if I listen closely when I'm in my kitchen, but I can't make out your words. It's just kind of more like, wah, 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 you know?
I can hear you only when you're in the, well, I can hear you in the kitchen, like, cabinets. Like,
yes, right.
But I can only, like, hear you, like, in the garage when you're singing, and it's usually jazz.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
No, it's pretty. You have such a pretty voice.
Thank you. I think I'm going to go get a tattoo today.
What are you going to get?
Some little, like, vine.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about the collar thing yesterday.
The what?
The collar thing that you were asking me about.
Oh,
that you texted me about. I can look in the garage, but I cleaned out the whole garage. I think that, I think I got rid of them.
I mean, it was a long
You know what? I may have given them to them, but I don't think so. Those are the leashes, the collars you're talking about, right? That we all had, that they got. Okay. No, because I didn't use them because Boo and Tucker were older.
Yeah.
And so,
that makes a lot of sense.
I wish I had, though. I'm sorry. I didn't even think that you might need them later or something. I didn't even think that we might need them later. I don't even know why I thought about it.
Either. I didn't expect to get a dog of my own, you know?
Yeah.
So, no worries.
What are you doing anything tomorrow for Mother's Day?
Yeah, we're going to Seasons 52, 42.
I used to go there with my dad and my stepmom all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you about the bird feeders. Well, what I like about Seasons 52 is that they change their menu all the time.
That's good. Right?
Did you not know that?
Mm.
Their flatbed pizza is really good, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, we have like 3 weeks till the pool opens.
I know, I saw people like getting things ready.
What?
Yeah.
What?
2 people, like, I think they were just messing with the plants, but I was like, it's happening.
Okay, we're gonna have to start petitioning for the pool committee again. I actually think we should do pool royalty.
I
Okay.
think I'm trying to get myself busy in other aspects of my life and not that one.
I think we should do pool royalty this year.
What does that mean?
King and queen of the pool.
I love that.
But I do have a very serious question for you.
Yeah.
Have you been working on your routine for the pool Olympics this year?
No, I haven't even been.
You texted me about the ropes routine.
I know. Yeah. When I go get this tattoo, I'll be thinking of it in my head. Because I can't do it if I'm not in water.
You know what? You're the perfect person I need to ask about this, actually. Well, first of all, 2 questions, okay? So do you see the green bird feeder?
Yeah.
Okay, that one and the wooden bird feeder have 2 different kinds of bird feed in it. I changed it because I was out of it from the green bird feeder. That's little. Do you know anything about bird feeders?
Nope.
She said. Okay, but the wood one, nobody's going in today, and it's bigger bird feed. But it's
The one on the far right?
yeah, but I got it from Birds Unlimited, and so they said it was for like Indiana birds. Had like a picture of a cardinal in front of it. I'm so stupid when it comes to marketing.
Maybe they're just getting used to it.
Okay, and then the one.
Have you seen the geese that you've attracted?
Yeah, and you need to leave them alone.
No, I will not.
That's Gertrude and Alice.
Well, Gertrude
Okay.
and Alice are going to get chased away by Moo Moo.
Okay, so do you see the bird feeder in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's going to that bird feeder.
Oh, really?
What was I going to ask you? There was something else I was going to ask you.
Huh.
Oh, I know what it was. Okay, so I know you don't know anything about ferns because you promised to take my ferns and then you backed out on your promise.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna kill it.
Well, I didn't, and I kept them alive. So
That's new.
that is new, but 2 of them are in the. I got 2 of them in the bathroom upstairs. She's about to walk into goose poop, and she does not even know it. Better check your shoes. There's goose poop over there.
If it is goose poop, I'm wiping it on your deck.
No.
No.
Okay, so here's my question. Do you do palm trees at your house at all? I was just in your house the other night, and I saw your plant room, and I'm like, did she have it? Her plant room, she has this chair in there, okay? I would literally just sit in there and read all day long.
Oh, yeah, that's
The one right to the right of the door.
Oh, on the thing? Or inside, you mean?
In the plant room that you, like, right as you, like, walk
it's a
past
rocker and it reclines. So,
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I read.
all your
I'm
fantasy
always
sex,
reading.
all your fantasy sex books.
No, I don't even, I'm super...
What are we reading right now?
Sci-fi, man.
Oh, what are you reading? Oh, the Pierce Brown books. The
I
Rising.
have like a chapter left. I'm gonna cry because it's almost over. And then he has one more book that's coming out next year. And if he watches this stuff,
She's screaming. She's
I
like
would
this
love
at you
to
guys.
meet him.
If he
so
watches
hot.
Peter Munn's
he's
videos.
so hot.
I don't even
He's
know
a
what he looks
hunk.
like.
Dude, he's got... Look him up, man. He's...
Okay, and then I was
For
gonna
a
give
sci-fi
her.
writer, you'd think he looked like a toad, you know? Like
She said she was
old
kind of
man.
interested in the post-apocalyptic books, so I was gonna maybe give her some of my Life as We Knew It books. Okay, but here's my question: do you have any palm trees in your house?
Yeah, like I think.
So I bought one. I'll just show it to you.
Paradise palm or something.
I don't know what this is, but it's like it was like this big when I bought it. It's now like this big, but the trunk is like that thick.
Oh shit! Maybe you have a banana.
I mean, but so anyway, it's pool joke season. I can't say any names on camera, okay? But you know, like,
Yeah.
who lives next to our neighbors on the corner? I call them pool crew people number 2.
Yeah.
Their sense of humor is banana jokes.
Yeah,
sense
they're
of humor.
fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Okay, but the container is like that big. I'm thinking she's not doing great because maybe the container is not big enough for her anymore. Do you believe that to be true?
Could be. If you
Where
pull it
would
out-
you
if
go?
You pull it out and you look at the bottom. If there's roots sticking out,
then it needs to be repopped.
Where would you buy a pot? Would you go to Sullivan's or where would you go?
Yeah, but just let me know.
Okay.
I have like 50 nursery.
Are you going to be around all week long?
Am I going to be around?
Okay, so I'll just.
I'm always home.
So am I. So, did you get your weighted vest yet?
No, I have to order it. I forgot.
You said you were ordering it.
I know. I put it in my Amazon cart and then I forgot to like do it.
Okay, because we got to start the walking, and we got to agree. We're gonna buy these what are they called? Not the Amazon. Barbarian Alien books. Should we both buy the first one?
Yeah.
We should probably get it started before the pool season starts.
Okay.
Do you want me to buy? Do you want to read them physical? You read physical copy books.
I don't mind. I have a Kindle, so I can like do that as well.
Well,
Plus,
maybe I'll just.
Plus, if I do the Kindle, I can sit in the pool and read it.
Well, why can't you sit in the pool with the book and read it?
Why would I?
Oh, this is okay. Hold on a second. This is the deal.
No
all right.
way.
2 years ago, guess how excited she was? Because what did she get? A waterproof Kindle.
No.
So now,
I take baths with
when
it.
she goes to the pool, okay, it's 20. She's coming up here to no. So now, is that candy you have in your hand? Is it the Pop Rocks candy?
It's sports beans.
What is that?
If you would like candy with some energy, that's what you should eat.
I don't support those, or I don't know anything about those. Are those drugs? I don't like them.
No, they're Jelly Belly, actually.
Okay, so it takes her, first of all, when we go to the pool, we each get our own table and chair. So then she has to sit up her entire area, okay? And towels and
like everyone does.
I don't. I sit there and get in the pool in 2 seconds.
Oh, please.
And sit on the steps and talk to all the neighbors. So then finally she brings out her book, and then she puts it on the side, and then she'll read for 5 minutes, and that's all the reading she does the whole day.
Because all he does
look,
is yum, 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 yum.
I do like talking.
Yeah,
Look at that Mother's Day Easter hat you have on.
Actually, I got it at the, what was it called? The race.
Oh, did you go to the race?
Oh.
Don't those dogs look like twins? It's so nice of you guys to walk the twins together.
Where you were, I haven't seen you.
Well, he's been walking. Haven't seen you.
You guys got the word they're not going to paint until they do the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I kind of knew that already.
Huh?
I felt like I kind of knew that already.
All right.
I don't care. I'm just happy we're the first building of the summer.
Yeah, great.
They're doing the roof too. Wow, 2 for the price of 1.
Don't be jealous.
I've already had mine done.
We all pay those outrageous HOA fees. We might as well get our money's worth for it.
Most definitely, yeah. What color did they go with?
Gray.
It's always great.
That one.
Hey, did you hear?
It's like that one, but it's a bit lighter than that.
Okay, it's not one of those ones up
Oh
there.
yeah, it's number 4.
Okay, number 4.
But that's only coat number 1. But do you know what they're doing? We opted out of getting new patios, and they're going to build us our own pickleball court back there.
Okay.
Okay.
You're so funny.
Yeah.
I'm bad. Have fun. I like your hat.
Okay, bye.
You're bored, aren't you?
I'm gonna go get a tattoo.
Come back and show it to me when you get done.
Okay. I might not be able to get it today, because you have to do the consultation, but
Yeah. It's not like you don't have... Look at all those. Are those new?
no. No, I want one so bad.
What's this? Why don't I know this one? Is this snake?
Good. It's been there for like 3 years.
I like that one.
Maybe 2. It's an Ouroboros. You know,
Oh.
snake eating its own tail.
Oh, okay.
And
Are you
those
excited for-
those- My mom hates those. She's like...
We need to come up with a plan for the pool is what we need to do. Because she's doing a cartwheel out here. Okay, she just went like this onto my cement. I'm like, girl, like this is not, if you're going to do it, do it in
I can't
the...
do one at all.
Do it in the goose poo.
I wish I could.
Okay, this is
what
the.
we need to-
Can you guess that she's an only child too? Like we are both only children.
Yeah, I
Okay.
need the attention.
Okay,
I can't
so
wait to record our stuff.
she said she just went like that. Well, what you haven't practiced your pool routine yet?
It was me, right, that recorded it on my
Yes,
GoPro.
but you sent it to me.
I
Not a GoPro. You mean your phone?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because you were yelling at me because you were like,
can
it's,
bring-
Peter, I can't see me.
I've been bringing my GoPro.
Okay, well, we need to practice your routines, but here's the deal. Did you see that they extended, she's doing dance routines on my walkway now.
Yeah, do it.
No, I'm not showing you. Now she's doing kicks. Okay. So the hours of the pool are the same.
Yeah.
But the morning hours are now longer for adults, which will be good for you because you get to the pool sometimes at 10.
I think they stayed the same altogether.
But did you, okay, so did we figure out, like, didn't she say last year we could do till 11 or did she say till 10?
No, what she said was that...
She's looked at the camera like...
Yeah, like, don't tell people.
Whatever.
What she said was that there is no alarm. It's basically just like, be respectful.
She's wrong. He told me there's an alarm. And I heard it go,
like
and I heard it go off.
When?
I think I heard
Last
it go
summer?
off like at 10 after 11 and there was this gal up
Ooh.
there and she had
There's
like
no
kind of
way.
like, yeah, she
There's
kind of
no
like...
way, Peter.
She had kind of like curly hair and her grandma lives in the neighborhood and it was her and her rowdy friends. There is an alarm. We just don't know what time it is.
I did not set it off last summer.
No, I know you didn't.
And I
but,
remember that people were like, blah, 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 it's not going to get set off. And like, we stayed and stayed and stayed.
But I
and
feel like there
wow.
was a couple of summers where you might have set it off with some of you and your rowdy friends.
1,000%. We went in there really late. Yeah, it was bad.
And it was your birthday and...
Yeah, that was my
But anyway,
birthday.
I think early on what we should do is we should test the alarm.
I think so too.
I think it
I'm
goes...
telling
Okay,
you-
here's the thing.
I'm
I think...
telling you, it does not go off.
No, I think it's 11.
No, it's not.
Well, then it's 12.
Because I stay... No. Could be, I guess. I don't think I stayed past 12.
Okay, so when I walk up there, you know, I do my walks up there and I go all up around the grounds and stuff at night. When I walked at like 11:30 at night and I go up to the door, the lights go on and you can hear it.
Yeah, that's a motion sensor.
No, it's not just the motion sensor thing. You can hear it.
It is too. Okay, I will be the one to show you. At the beginning of the pool season,
What book?
it's supposed to be the moonwalk.
She's doing the moonwalk right now. I love our neighborhood so much.
I'm on the last book, and I've only got like a chapter.
Of the
left.
Pierce Brown books?
Yeah, I'm really sad. I want to meet him one day and marry him.
Do you know what I want to do? I wish some really eccentric, artsy lady with tons of money would move into our neighborhood and spend... She's like this. And would like... Maybe right over there. Maybe right there. We don't know who's there yet.
No, we don't.
I thought I saw him one day, and then she said that that was not who it is. And maybe some real... Well, you know who lives there? Don't say their name. Are they rich and real artsy and fun? No. Do they like the gays?
Is this right?
I don't know. This topic didn't come up.
Now that's the question you need to ask. This is every afternoon in this neighborhood. Okay.
So funny.
So, but okay, listen, hold on. Don't mind her. What we need is, unless she wants to turn into this for us, we need a really rich, artsy, eccentric lady that wants to spend every day at the pool, which we know you don't want to because you say the kids pee in the pool. That wants to take us on a lot of trips.
All right, I'll work on it. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. Bye.
Bye. I can't wait to see your tattoo. Our neighborhood is so fun. I love this. To be honest with you, it really reminds me a lot. My neighbor's across the street and she just, hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
My neighbor's across the street and she's just gardening. She's just listening to every bit of our conversation. Are you over there taking this all in?
Oh, yeah. For my own vlog.
For your own what?
For my own vlog.
Your own vlog? When are you going to start it? Oh my God, that would be such a genius idea. If
I haven't already started.
Have you? I would love that. And then we could have vlogs going back and forth where you sit on your patio and I sit on mine. You can talk about me. I could talk about you all day long. You reading anything good right now?
It takes place in Capri. Ever been to Capri?
Italy?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes, not.
I've been to Capri up the street, the restaurant.
The most beautiful place ever.
You been there?
Yeah. No, he only goes to Peter only goes to 3 places.
Who just said that?
Cancun,
Who just said that? She is...
Las Vegas.
She said Peter only goes to 3 places. She's reading me for filth right now. The guy that drove by, he said, Peter's been everywhere. And then she said, no, Peter's only gone 3 places. And she goes, she's going like this. Las Vegas. Can't get... Hey, hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Was he the one that said Peter goes all over the place?
I don't know what he's
Who is that? Have you ever seen him before? How does he know who I am? I've never seen him before in my entire life. But he looked like he was ready for... I mean, this guy was probably 70 and he was like all ready. I can't see you because it's one branch.
Yeah, I know. You better cut it down.
No!
Cut a couple of them down. So I can see when you're out there.
I remember... So you can see when I'm out here or not. I remember when that tree was so small and now look how big it is. That's a tree climbing tree.
And your bird feeders are attractive. I don't mind the ducks, but that's,
They're not here today.
they were here earlier.
They were. They don't like the bird feed that I put in this wooden one, I don't think.
Oh, they sure certainly like your bird feed. They found them.
Oh, the geese, but not the birds. You know, my scientific study is not going well. I have sat out here, and not one bird has gone in the wooden bird feeder since I've been out here. Do you see how fun it is? Okay, my spirits totally go up just interacting with my neighbors and stuff like that. Oh, well, okay, wait. So the book you're reading takes place in Capri. Is it a cozy?
Not real, no.
What's your favorite cozy series ever?
I don't know.
Do you hear her singing next door?
I like the Brown County one.
The grilled ones?
I like the Brown County Country Store.
Yeah, I love those. I've got that whole series still to read. I've read like the first 2 or 3.
The flamboyant baked ones that take place in Maine.
No, I tried those. My friend loved those. The boil ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't like those. Those were boring.
yeah, I like those.
Have you read the whole series of the one that you told me and that I got? Because I want to try it again, called A Literary Mess. It takes place in Indiana.
No, I haven't.
I like it, but I never got through it.
Yeah, I like that too.
But now that I'm back into reading physical books and not just listening to Audible, I'm thinking about trying it again. I think I'm going to whip that out tonight, actually. Oh my God, did you watch Survivor this week? Did you think they were stupid in what they did?
Yeah,
You think they should have got Joe out?
yeah.
Here's what they should have done, right? Is that Eva has all the extras. They should have blindsided Eva because she wouldn't have used anything, and then they would have got her out with all of her things, and then they would have had a chance of winning. Now the top 2 are going to be Eva and Joe.
I know, they were stupid what they did.
And I like Joe. Eva's okay. I like Joe to win, but like, why are they so afraid? I mean, they're down to the final 6. It's not like there's 30 of them left.
I know.
Do you have a favorite you want to win?
Not really.
Somebody's walking down the street. I don't know who this is.
Hi. Oh, move along.
Oh, it's 2 couples and 2 dogs. Oh my God, it looks like that Polly family. The one guy, it looks like Sean from the Polly. I'm like, is that the Polly family? That's what happens when you watch too much reality TV. Do you have a favorite on Survivor?
Not really. Do you?
I really, to be honest with you, I always root for the underdog, and so I was kind of hoping for Mary, even though she wasn't really my favorite. But now I'm kind of wanting Camilla to win. Because she's been on the bottom. I like Mitch a lot. There's not really anybody that I don't like. I like Shaheen. I think Joe and Eva. I think Eva is super arrogant. And she's gotten to go on every reward. And she's gotten every journey. And it's just like, I feel like they've made the show for Eva. Well, she does have it in the bag. Well, if they want to win. Because I think it's going to be the final 2 is going to be her and Joe. And honestly, if I was sitting on the jury, I don't know who I'd give it to. She's played a great game. So I don't know. Are you not watching Amazing Race this year, are you? We're down. We've got 2 episodes left. Yeah. Oh, you've been everywhere. Mm-hmm. Your flowers are looking so pretty so far. She said we don't go to the same place over and over and over again. She is such a smart... You are such a smart ass.
Takes one to know one.
You got anything exciting for your garden this year that you're going to do different? Can I come over here and just show like 3 minutes of like what you have so far? Okay. You guys ready? Oh, here we go. Okay. She said okay. So first of all, let me just show you the bird feeder situation. Okay. So this one, they love the small thing. Okay. This one, they think is a joke, but I think it's cute. And this is the new bird feed that I put in here that they do not like at all. And then down around there, oh, it's gone. Most of it's gone. I put some like rabbit feed and stuff like that. Okay. Now we're gonna do a full garden tour. So this is not a garden tour. Okay, the mail's coming, so stop this. The mail's just now coming. It usually comes late sometimes. This is her little bench where she sits. Look at everything, looks so pretty.
Yeah, I tell you, the plants at Sullivan's are just spectacular.
I love that place so much. Is this new? That looks new.
What?
The little gardening bench?
I had that last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Look at this. It's so, look at how full it
You
is.
should have been over here when the azaleas were in full bloom.
So pretty up here. I can't wait for it this summer. It's going to be gorgeous.
And how you like my race day themed planter. Look at that.
Oh, that was your race day themed planter?
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I love those.
Are those like violets or something?
No, they're black petunias.
Oh, I love those. Look at that witch's ball right there. Is that where you come out here and do your spells?
Yeah.
Okay, so when will be a good time for us to do a full garden tour?
When I get it planted.
Okay, well, can you give me an idea of what that means?
Well, I've fill in here.
This is what she'll do. She'll say one day, hey, are we going to do the garden tour? And then I'll say, okay, like in a day or two. And then I'll come over here and then she'll say, it's too late now. I'm replanting stuff.
You got it.
Looks so pretty, though.
Well,
I'm so excited for summer.
I know.
I'm excited to get my walkway done, but let me get the mail while I'm over here. But I'm ready for this stuff to get done first. Well, this was real exciting. A flyer for the YMCA of Greater Indianapolis to join for personal training. What?
Try a flyer when you need to go to Cancun.
Or Las Vegas or Miami. How much more work do you have to do today?
Oh, I'm not really ramping up out.
You are? Ow. I put the pillow down and then I sat on. It has been a neighborly kind of day, hasn't it? So if I'm just sitting out here, reading or listening to my audiobook, like people come out here and like my neighbor will just stop by and from over there, or, you know, she'll be out there and she'll be like, what are you doing over there? It's so fun. I love this neighborhood so much. Or when they come home, when he walks his dog, he'll stop over here. If I'm vlogging, he usually doesn't stop. But like, if I'm not vlogging, he doesn't see the camera up. He'll stop and talk to me for a little bit. Her husband comes out and talks to me. Neighbors in the corner. It's just like, I love this neighborhood so much. What's going on with these pillows? What I was gonna say is, it really reminds me of the neighborhood that I grew up in. And I can remember there was a long period of my life when like when my mom moved in here, she was not like neighborly with her friends, or like she wasn't friendly with her neighbors and stuff. And it wasn't really my mom. Oh my God, a bird just went in the wooden bird feeder, thank you. Oh, just flew out. She said, no, I don't like this food. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of that bird feed because the bird just was like, I'm done with this. What did you put in here? I'm gonna have to, after this, I'm gonna have to replace the bird feed. Anyway. So, there's the mail coming down the other side of the street. So, my mom would say, at the time that she moved in here, so like, the age group of the neighborhood changes a lot. Like, she's the youngest one in the neighborhood. And then Alex is probably the next youngest, and then me. And then in all honesty, there's not, I think there's one woman, they said something about, the other day, they welcomed somebody into the neighborhood. It's like a mom and her son, and like the son is like 18 or something like that. I don't have any clue. I've never seen them in here. I don't know where they live or something like that. But anyway, and then right when you come in, there is a woman whose husband passed away, and she moved in here after her husband passed away. She's super nice. I met her at the pool a couple times. And her son, I think he started kindergarten last year, so he's probably like first grade this year. And they come to the pool sometimes. They're super polite. She's like, if he's like splashing people, whatever, she's like, we're not doing that. And they're really, really nice. And she actually lives right next door to my friend that always wanted to move in the neighborhood.
Oh, here come your friend.
I know, not the geese though. Well, Donna, and that's Donna and Harold. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
They are like waddling down the street like this towards the food. Hi, Donna. Hi, Harold. How you doing, baby? I love it so much. Wait till I get the bird baths up, baby, and the pollinators. It's gonna be a like nature frenzy out here. I cannot wait. So anyway, but like at any given time, like I would say like the average age of the people in here right now, I would say are probably half the community is retirement age, and I would say the other half the community is like 80 and up. And I mean like just retirement age. Like my neighbors across on the corner, they're like a little bit young. Both them and my neighbors next door, they're not 65 yet. They like all retired like I think like 62, 63, something like that. I don't know how old they are. But anyway, they all retired like before retirement age and moved in here. And so there's a lot of people that are about that age, like retirement age. There's actually a lot of like women that have gone through divorces or their husbands have passed away or whatever. Their kids have gone to college and they're now retired from their jobs and they move in here because it's, like then they have their own condo, they have tennis court, pools, it's like maintained, there's security, it feels very safe for them and things like that. The other half of the neighborhood is like 80 plus and they've lived in here for probably, I don't know, like when my mom moved in here, because my mom would be that age group, right? Around that time. Well, what happens is, which makes sense because it's an older community, that like every 20 years, the community like changes, if that makes sense. So the people that are like 65 right now will probably live in here. I mean, when you talk to them, they're like, oh no, this is our home. This is our last home that we're gonna have, most of them. And so, and a lot of people move here because like, they're not from, like our neighbors, they're not from Indianapolis, but like their grandkids and their daughter live here. So they moved here to be closer to their grandkids and their daughter. And their son doesn't live too far from here and his wife. So it's real convenient for them. And so a lot of people do that. And it's a condo, so you can like, go away and come back and it's maintained and all that kind of stuff. So sadly, like every 20 years, the entire neighborhood kind of like, you'll start seeing like houses sell a lot. Like we're right now, like I think like last month and the month before there weren't a lot of sales, but in the last year, there's been like every month, there's been like a condo or two before that because a lot of people were passing away or they were going into memory care units and stuff like that. And so like every 20 years you kind of see like a turnaround that happens in the neighborhood. But my mom was like never, like she would say when she moved in here that most of the people that were in here were not her age. There were like maybe 2 or 3 other women that she was friendly with. There was another woman in here when my mom moved in here that was sober. They knew each other from meetings. And so they were like friendly. And she lived on the lake because they would do the paddle boat together and stuff like that. But even they weren't that close. There were like 2 other, I think she was a little bit, maybe like 10 years older than my mom. And my mom got sober at 51. So she would have been, God, that's so weird to think. She would have been just 51 when she moved in here. So like, I mean, I'm 52. So basically the same age, but I've been living here for 17 years. And my mom felt really young when she was in here. She's like, I feel really young. Like I'm one of the youngest people in here. And she would say that a lot. And so she didn't have tons and tons of friends when she lived in here. And she would say like, cause like the street that I grew up on, my mom was friends with all the neighbors. They knew her. They were very, like, it was very safe. She felt protected. Some of those, the neighbor across the street, the neighbor down the street, like were 2 of her best friends her entire life, the women. And so, I don't know. I think it would make my mom happy that I'm like so friendly with everybody and that people are so nice. And, it's like, I don't know. Anyway. They are going to town on that food that I put down on the ground. I don't think they see the squirrel food isn't just squirrel food. It's like this bag that I bought that's like, it's not just for squirrels. It's also like for all wildlife. But it's kind of like around the corner and I don't think they see it yet. But they're eating that food that I put on the ground from the wooden one. Because I put like a couple on the ground to see if they like it. Because I was like, well, maybe the ducks will eat it. So I think I'm going to take that and put that on the ground. And then the other one, I'm going to fill with the smaller bird feed. Because I think that's the one that they like. Oh, the Polly family is coming back on the other side. I don't know the Polly family. Okay, I haven't even talked about what we did. So today, got up. Alex was like, are you wanting to film? Last night, he was like, I said, do you have any plans, you and your friends and whatever for this weekend? And he was like, no, not really yet. And he was like, I mean, maybe like his one friend, her fiance, it's like his birthday today, so they were maybe going to go to some restaurant for lunch. I don't know, something. But anyway, so I thought he would end up doing that. He didn't end up doing that. When I woke up, he was like, no, like I just kind of want to hang around the house for the day or whatever. And I was like, are you doing anything tonight? He's like, I don't know. He was like, if I want to do, I said, no, babe. I said, I'm just going to watch shows and read books. If you want to watch shows together, we can watch shows. He's like, well, I don't think I'm going to probably do anything tonight. He's like, but I just want to. I was like, yeah, totally, whatever you want to do. So when like we were talking this morning, he's like, do you want to go to brunch today? He's like, he was really hungry. And I said, well, I'm not super hungry, but I'll go to brunch. So we went to Patashu. Alex, like I said, had the soup and a Cuban and a Coke. I had... They're talking about the street.
How many people are
Oh, look at these people. Hey, how are you?
doing well yourself?
Good. Your dogs are cute. I think they're a poly family. They're a closed quad. They do totally look like the people on that show, though. No, they really kind of do. Anyway, so the one that waved at me was the Tyler one of the group. So if you watch the show, when you make analogies in your life, did she go inside for good? When you make analogies in your life to TV shows. So anyway, and then after that, Alex had to run some errands. We came home, so I'm vlogging now. Get this vlog up. Last night, we watched the first 2 episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars. It's very good. It's different than I thought it would be. So they're doing like 3 groups of contestants, and then they're narrowing it down to 3. It's like 6 or 7, I think, in each group. And they're not eliminating anybody, but the top 3 in each group with the 3 highest scores goes to the semifinals and then the finals. That's how they're doing it. So it's like 3 groups of different contestants that you don't know. This first group, it's like Phoenix from season 3. Who else is on it? Aja. Which Aja was like, she was kind of the villain of her season on RuPaul's Drag Race. But if you watch Legendary, I was telling Alex this last night on Max, which is totally different. It's about like ballroom. She's very endearing on that show. You get to see a completely different side of Aja. Aja's on it. Who else is on it? Who's the one that really surprised me last night? The alien one that's from Seattle. Bosco. Gorgeous. Oh my god. It's good. I really, really like it. There's not really one person in the entire cast of the first part of it that I don't like. We're out, and Alex too, we were both talking about this. We watched it last night. Then he was like, I am so tired. He was like, I want to watch like one show and go to bed, and upstairs in bed. So he went upstairs, he's put the Good Wife on. So at that point it was like 10:15, so I set my alarm for 11:45. I really wanted to listen to audiobooks. I was so excited about reading and watching TV last night. So, and I want to talk to Nikki and Tanya and my sponsor and everybody. So I was like, I just want to enjoy the night. So my plan was to take a nap and then get up and take a shower. Okay, this is like a kid before Christmas. I was so excited laying down, taking my nap to watch my shows and read. This is how boring and simple my life is. But you know what? It's the boring and simple that I love. There's always little naps around. And so I'm laying there, and I cannot fall asleep because I'm so excited to get up and watch my shows and read. So I finally just, like, after 15 minutes, Alex goes, can you not sleep? I go, I'm just too excited. He goes, excited for what? I go to watch my TV shows. He's like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you that you're gonna. So anyway, I took a shower and put on comfy pajamas, came out here. Well, I lit the candles inside first, and then talked to Tanya, and my sponsor was texting. I was texting Mel earlier. And another friend of mine I was talking to, and then talked to Nikki. Oh, and then we were going to watch Love After Lockup. That's why I talked to Nikki last. And so we talked for a while, and then I went inside. And so the whole time, like, she's watching. We started at the exact same time. Like, she'll say, are you ready? And I'll say, I'm ready. And then we push start at the same time. So we're watching it at the exact same time. So, like, she's watching it, you know, in her home, and I'm watching it mine on our iPad. But we're watching the same show. So we'll text each other, like, all through the show, like, stuff that's happening. Our text messages are hilarious, okay, to say the least, about Love After Lockup. This week's episode was kind of boring, a little bit. But anyway, so we texted through the whole thing after that. And then I said, are you going to bed? And she was like, no, she was going to make a peanut butter sandwich. And then today she said she made a peanut butter sandwich and ate it and fell right asleep. I didn't really text her after that. And then I watched the finale of Elsbeth. And then after that, I was like, I want to watch something completely different because I had hacks to catch up on my shows for the week. I also listened to, who's texting me? Oh, she's texting me a picture of her. Iced Coffee and her book, I Am Watching You, by Teresa Driscoll, that she's reading. So, what was I saying? Okay, so my shows to catch up on: The Valley, which I haven't even started yet, Last of Us, and Hacks are really the only shows that I have to... Last of Us and Hacks are really the only shows that I have to catch up on, because The Valley I'll probably binge watch. Poker Face I put up here. The 3 first episodes of season 2 of Poker Face are up. But like I can wait until like 4 to 8 episodes are out, because I would rather binge watch that show. So then that brings me to Found, okay? So several of you yesterday on my vlog informed me that Found has been canceled after season 2. So if you didn't watch my vlog from yesterday, I was watching Found. I don't know why Found got canceled. I can tell you why I canceled the show, okay? It's because they ruined it with making the audience hate the main character, number 1. Number 2, it got so focused on that fool from Saved by the Bell that was the kidnapper that they missed the point of the show that everybody loved, which was finding the missing people, okay? And I got so bored of the show. But I thought the show, so this is what I said yesterday, I thought the show ended in March. So that's when I stopped watching it. Well, the other night I looked, and there's like 5, I think there was like 4 more episodes for the season or something, somebody said. Or maybe I read the article. Oh, there's the goose. Hey, Gertrude! Welcome anytime, sweetie. Just don't poop in the yard. Okay, anyway. I think it's so funny that it's like the goose never come over here is why, because the goose like over on that corner next to our other neighbor's house, like in that corner over there, that's where the goose like have their nesting and lay their eggs, and they like all like congregate over there. There's like 5 geese like right over there in the corner. Like if you know when I walk down the street you can see the lake, that's where they all are. And then over by the bridge, which is behind somebody's house. So we're just not used to the geese over here. But the thing is that because of certain like bylaws or whatever, they cannot remove the geese. You can't touch the nests or anything like that. So, oh, hi. Hi, Gertrude. Hi, Alice. Alice is, oh, she's looking around. She's looking at all these birds and stuff. I'm gonna have to wait till they're gone to do the bird feeder thing. But anyway, so the thing with Found is this. So a couple people were like, oh, it got canceled. Did you not know that? I did not know that. So thank you for letting me know. Because in all honesty, I would have gone in watching it thinking that I'm trying to catch up for season 3 coming out, right? When it comes out. I mean, I don't know how I didn't know that the season wasn't over. I thought I read something at the time that said it was the season finale. That's why I stopped watching it. So I got 5 or 6 episodes still to watch to even catch up to watch the rest of the season. I'm over the show. So then I looked up the article, and sure enough, it got canceled. So then somebody commented and said, well, maybe this is a reason for you to not catch up on the episodes. I was like, you know what, that's funny, because I was already thinking that. That's a good point that you have there. Because now I'm like, you know what, actually, I think I made the decision right now. Because I was like, well, maybe I'll watch, like, I might. I mean, I'm invested in the show enough that I kind of like to watch it all the way through. But I also don't know that I care. I'm like, maybe I'll just watch like 1 episode a week for like the next 6 weeks, and then I'll like finish the show this summer. But I'll be honest with you, I'm over it. I mean, I would kind of like to see how they finish season 2. But the thing is that I think season 2 was already filmed before they knew it got canceled. So it's not like they're going to tie it up with some conclusive finale, or are they? Does anybody know? So I don't want to watch it and then it just be like hanging, you know, in limbo, that there's like no ending to this. The battery just went to the halfway mark. So anyway, so then after that, a couple of you guys had reached out to me about this new documentary on Peacock. I think it was on the vlog that somebody reached out to me. People have like tagged me on it on my, for those of you that do not know, I have a new Instagram for my Peter Watches TV channel. It's just called Peter Watches TV. So whatever we're watching, I post over there and stuff like that. I actually didn't post this, but so I was real excited. The candles were lit. I was so comfy cozy in the house. And it was like, I think it was like 3:30, and I started Southern Fried Lies on Peacock. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, it is so good. It's one of the best true crimes I've ever seen. Because of the characters, which are really true people. But just listen to this woman, Donna. She's hilarious to listen to. The story is very sad, but she is hilarious to listen to. So I started it, and I was real excited. I mean, it's good. I wasn't getting tired because it's boring. It's good. But I'm sitting there, and I also want to watch, what's the other one that Nikki was texting me about today? American Deadly Family, or Family something. What was she telling me about? Deadly American Marriage on Netflix. I want to watch that one, too. there's so many good things that are coming out in May, but I'm sitting there and I'm watching it and I'm getting so tired. And I was like, okay, I need to go make a cup of coffee because I really wanted to finish it last night. I was like, you know what? Just go to bed. Just go to bed and you don't have to finish it. So I was like in bed by like 4:15 and I set my alarm for 12:30. So, and I fell asleep really easily. I'm just like waking up like every hour on the hour. I do not know what's going on. And so I got up. So finally today, when I woke up, I was still super tired. I mean, I feel okay now, but I actually got some sleep last night. So I'm kind of glad that I went. I mean, I know this is going to sound crazy, but 4 is early for me. Like I usually push it till like 6 o'clock in the morning. Didn't read a whole lot of physical copy books. So today, when I went inside to get the pictures, Alex was watching TV. He's also gonna I washed all and dried all of the towels. So he said he was gonna fold them and put them away. So, I'm probably going to sit out here and read for a little bit. I want to finish this Emma Griffin book, this Girl in Cabin 13. I told Nikki last night, I said, girl, I said, if I recommended this book to you and you were reading it, you'd be like, what am I reading? I can't even finish this book. It's not good. I mean, I'm kind of I want to read more because she loved, I said, I don't know how you started this series, at what time, what was going on in your life at that time. I said, but this book is not good. It doesn't make sense. I don't even know what the mystery is. I don't know why this FBI agent's even in this town. She's got some romance going on. I said, I already know that the boyfriend's the killer. I can tell you that right now. And she's like, I don't even remember the book. I need to go back and read it. I said, what you need to read is the Misfortune series because it is 100 times better than this. So I think after I get done with this one, I'm going to read... I have one more book in the Misfortune series, and then I'm completely caught up. So I think it's called March Madness or something. I think I may read that one, and then I actually want to go in and, I don't know what I want to listen to next. I should let you guys pick my next Audible listen. The Missing Half. Okay, that's trending on Goodreads and apparently TikTok right now. Pineapple Lies is the first book in a cozy mystery series. That's 30. Love Mom. The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose, because I want to read The Perfect Divorce, but this book is book 1. Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I think we'll wait for the pool for that one. The Age of Miracles, which one of you recommended to me. It's apparently an end of the world book. On What Grounds is book 1 in a cozy mystery series. The Last Book Store on Earth. You Killed Me First by John Mars. Nuclear War by Annie Jacobson. It's supposed to be fantastic. Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. This Book Will Bury Me by Ashley Winstead. Tender as the Flesh by, I can't even pronounce his name, Augustina something. Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman. I think I might start that one next because so many people are like, Peter, this is nothing that you would like. But I also thought that with Ready Player One, and I also thought that with some of these other science fiction books I've read. So I have a feeling I might like it. So I think I'm going to try that one next. Famous Last Words. I mean, I have so many on here, you guys. If you guys have any book recommendations, let me know in the comment section below. I'm so excited about... I really want to get back into my walking again so that I can, I'm not in pain. Oh, gotta do the update on the kidney stone thing. I'm not in pain. I could walk. I'm just so tired. I don't know if it just took it out of me the last 2 weeks. I'm every day I wake up, I'm like right now I seem alert, but my body feels exhausted. And I'm I don't know what happened. I mean, that's the only thing it could be. It's just that I wasn't getting a lot of rest during then or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so the update on the kidney stone. First of all, it's not conclusive because he actually texted me back. My friend texted me back literally as soon as I got done vlogging last night. So it's not conclusive because this is not my doctor. So when my doctor on Monday or Tuesday or whenever he gets back to me, we'll know more. But he texted me as soon as I got done and said, sounds like you're good to go. And I was like, thank you so much for looking. So you don't see any of the kidney stones still there. And he said, you have kidney stones, but they're not in the ureter and causing any issues at this time. They're small, so small that they may not ever pass. And I said, okay, okay, awesome. And so he's not seeing any that are currently in there. So it looks like I have passed the kidney stone based on what he sees. This is not just some random friend of mine. This is a radiologist, okay? Just to make that clear, when people are like, well, why are you asking this random friend of yours? But it's also not conclusive until I talk to the doctor on Monday or they message me or whatever. So, yeah, so when I find out more about that, I will let you guys know. But it did relieve me a lot because I wasn't really nervous about it because I'm not in pain. But I was kind of getting in my head, kind of well, if is it there and it's just floating around and they're going to have to go into surgery and take it out because I'm not feeling any pain anymore. I didn't really know. And I just wanted, this Nat has been around me the whole time. I just wanted some kind of like conclusive knowledge that like I had passed a kidney stone. So it looks like I passed a kidney stone. He doesn't see it in there. So, which is great news, you know? So yeah, very thankful for that. And so thankful for you guys for, you know, standing by me through all this and help me get through it. And I'm happy to be feeling back to normal and stuff. I just like to have a little bit more energy. So, because I miss taking my walks every night. So anyway, maybe tonight we'll have to see how I feel. But I'm going to get off here now and go get this vlog up. So tomorrow my plan is, I was gonna maybe film some other videos today, but I'm just gonna take the day and relax and take tomorrow and relax. My plan is that whenever we get back from brunch or whatever we do afterwards, I don't know if we're going to Alex's mom's house or Carlos and Liliana's or Alex's aunt and uncle's, or if we're just coming home. But whatever we do after that, I will vlog, and that's gonna be it. And then I will be back on Monday on my other channels. So just gonna take today and tomorrow and just kind of relax and read and watch shows. I'm really excited about it. If you have any shows or books to recommend to me, put it in the comment section below. I hope that you guys are having a magically, and also TV shows, follow my new Instagram, Peter Watches TV, and direct message me about like shows, and then I add them to my list from over there. So anyway, hope you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. I hope tomorrow, for all of you mothers out there, and I hope you have a magically amazing Mother's Day. For those of you out there that have lost a mother figure or a mother in your life, and for some of you out there that have reached out and said this is your first year, I know how hard that can be. Please take care of yourself. You know, do something in dedication to the person that is no longer here. Some tradition that will make you happy. Remember them, you know. And I don't know. And I hope you guys all have a great Sunday, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Hope you guys have a fantastic night tonight. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.